My name is Keshwani. There's Keshwani. Keshwani. We are here because we want to prepare for the GMAT. We have been solving GMAT math problems out of this book here, the GMAT Review Official Guide. GMAT Review, the official guide, the 13th edition. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. You're going to need it. The problem that we are about to solve is the one that you will find on page number 275, I believe. The 76, page 276, and today is our lesson number 20. Problem number 16 is what we're going to solve right now. Turn to page 276 and read the problem to yourself, problem number 16. It says, if car X followed car Y across a certain bridge that is half a mile long, so X follows Y to cross a half a mile long bridge. Alright, so far so good. Oh, question is very straightforward. The question is, how long does it take? How long does X take? How long does the car X take to cross the bridge? That's all they're asking. Here is the statement number 1. So we have two cars, X and Y. We are told that car X follows car Y. Car Y apparently has gone first. Car X follows car Y. When he crosses the bridge, which is half a mile long, the question simply is, how long does car X take to cross the bridge? We are told that in statement 1, we are told that X started 3 seconds after Y, and we are also told that X finishes 2 seconds after Y. Well, if X guy started 3 seconds before Mr. Y did, and X manages to finish only 2 seconds after Y finishes his trip, all that tells us together, what it tells us is that this implies that X took 1 second less than Y. In other words, if for example, if Y takes 15 seconds and X started 3 seconds later, if he started 3 seconds later, it should take well, I'm explaining too much, you get the idea. I'm explaining too much, it's not necessary for me to explain. He started 3 seconds later, but he finishes only 2 seconds after the other guy finishes, so obviously he took 1 second less than than Y. But it does not tell us how long X took, but this is not going to tell us, this does not tell us how long X took. All we know is that X took 1 second less than Y, but there is no way of telling how long exactly X takes to cross the entire bridge, which is what the question is, how long does X take? So statement 1 is no good. Let's put down here A, D, B, C, E. A, D, B, C, E. Cross out A and D because first statement does not work. Let's look at second statement. We are told that Y goes, there you go, Y goes 30 miles per hour. Y goes 30 miles per hour. Now, knowing the speed of Y, that he is going 30 miles per hour, that only tells us how long Y is going to take to cross the bridge. That implies, if he goes 30 miles per hour, that tells us that Y takes 2 minutes to travel 1 mile, which is same as saying that Y takes a minute to travel half a mile. So what the second statement tells us is that the Y is going to take exactly 1 minute to cross the bridge because the bridge is half a mile long. But there is no way of knowing how long this is not going to tell us how long X is going to take. So second statement by itself also is not enough. To by itself does not tell us how long x takes. It does tell us how long y takes, but it does not tell us how long x takes. We know now the fact that y is going 30 miles an hour, 30 miles in 1 hour, which means he's taking 2 minutes to go 1 mile, which means he's going to take a minute to go half a mile. But it doesn't tell us how long x is going to take. Second statement by itself is not enough. That means answer cannot be B. Okay, this is the notation I use when I'm taking the exam. A, D, B, C, E. Have a standard notation. Have something that works for you. And the first answer choices that I cross out, which is going to be either this column or that column, I do it like this with just one line. And then the second time around, when you use the second statement, I cross out with 2. Do you follow me? It's a small thing, but it calms you down in the exam. As long as you have a system, you shouldn't have to wonder in the middle of the exam what these answer choices mean and what did I just do and did I do it right, or you shouldn't have to think about what you did. You have a system. So answer at this point in the story, the answer is either C or E. We're going to put them together. If putting the two statements together is enough to answer the question, the answer is going to be C. If putting the two statements together is still not enough to answer for us to be able to answer the question, then the answer is going to be E. Of course, as you can see here clearly, putting the two statements together will do the job, because from the second statement we know that y is taking exactly a minute, and from the first statement we know that x is taking 1 second less than y. So putting the two statements together does the job. Putting the two statements together, let's put it on top here. Putting 1 and 2 together tells us that x must have taken exactly 59 seconds to cross the bridge. Because from the first statement we gather the fact that x is taking 1 second less than y is because he is starting out 3 seconds later. But he finishes only 2 seconds after the other guy finishes. So he takes 1 second later. Second statement tells us how long y takes. Y takes exactly a minute to cross the bridge. So x must take 59 seconds. That's all. That's it. The answer is C. Alright? I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.